We would like to welcome to the big round table here on the Morning Brew some county officials. Well, yeah, they're really cool people. Why don't you first meet County Commissioner Maggie Hart Stebbins. Maggie, great to see you.
Good morning, Larry. It's great to be here. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
And an old friend of mine, Vince Murphy, who is the Deputy County Manager. Vince, you're looking good, my friend.
Thank you, Larry. It's great to be here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on the set here at the
bet.
Morning Brew. Show number 50, too. You're on a
Congratulations.
very big show.
That is a milestone.
All right, Aaron's going to
Congratulations.
grill you like crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
I have some questions lined up. So I think one of the biggest issues is with our state is economic development. So what is, on the county level, what are you all doing to kind of help with that, push that along? And is there anything we have to look forward to? Any new business?
Well, Aaron and Larry, I think like every local government, like every state government, like the national government, every government in the United States right now is looking at how do we put people back to work. Mm-hmm. And Bernalillo County has had a focus, really since I've been on the commission, focusing on small business, but also very much focused on the high-tech sector that we have here. I think what sets Bernalillo County and the city of Albuquerque apart from any other region in this country is the amazing high-tech intellectual resources that we have. And so we have been really looking for ways, how do we retain jobs in that sector and how do we grow that sector? Because those are the high paying, really important jobs that we want to keep in the community.
Vince, you want to add on that?
Well, you know, the biggest challenge we have is over the last couple of decades, we've built a pretty strong small business technology base. Now with challenges at the national laboratories and the federal government budget challenges, what we need to do is redirect that technology base towards other opportunity. And the commissioner has been really focused on international trade. We've had 2 trade missions, one to Mexico, one to Israel. New Mexico has a trading relationship with Israel of $1.3 billion a year. We don't think about that. And international trade's a big deal. So what we're really working on is trying to get our small technology businesses to look at their market differently and not just focus on government contracting.
Well, people may not know this, but you, Vince, were a small business owner yourself. You provided many jobs to people, and you had quite a growing business there for a while. What do you see, what do you draw from that experience that you can apply today in your position with the county?
Well, you know, I really do think that government does not create jobs. The private sector creates jobs. What government needs to be doing or providing assistance so those businesses can grow. And I think we've looked at the regulatory side of the county to make sure that we're not getting in the way of business opportunities. I think we've done a good job around that. We have a much more user-friendly zoning and planning group than we once did. So we're really trying to take a look at what's appropriate role for government in the whole economic development, job creation arena, and get out of the way in some instances.
So is there anything that we can expect then? Are there any businesses, big businesses that we're trying to attract?
Announcements.
Yeah. Be groundbreaking.
I think over the last couple of years, we've used the tools that we have very effectively in bringing new jobs here. You know, I think we've got our records about 1,300 new jobs here in Bernalillo County using our IRBs, using our LEDA ordinance. Lowe's, for example, should have 1,000 new jobs by the end of the year with benefits, which is really important to this community. Yeah. We just did a ribbon cutting, an MCOR Folium Energy Partnership, which actually is a new solar array based on an old dump. The old Eubank landfill is now a solar array that powers the Sandia Science and Tech Park. And so we used our IRB tool in order to help those businesses. This fall, I'm going to lead a trade mission to Taiwan. You know, we have a partnership. The Sandia Science and Tech Park has a relationship with the Hsinchu Science and Tech Park in Taiwan. So we're going to be, some of our high-tech business has asked for our help in making these connections with companies there. So we're looking forward to that.
Interesting. Some interesting outcomes that'll play out over a long period of time.
And these trade missions have, the past 2 have resulted in some new business for some of our companies. And so we're looking forward to that.
I was talking with a business owner in Santa Fe yesterday, but the discussion got around economic development, and he was saying that it would be nice if government paid attention to the people that are already here.
Yes.
And doing what they can do to expand their businesses. And I know you both as county officials, you'd like to focus on that as well.
Well, we have a program called the Increment of One, and the idea was we have several thousand registered businesses within the county.
Yeah.
If each hired one more person, we would create several thousand jobs. So it's not as sexy as saying, well, I moved this large company in, but the reality is if you've already mortgaged your house, if you've already done the things you need to do to keep your business going, why wouldn't we attempt to incentivize some of that? So our real focus has been, and again around technology business, what kind of incentives can we offer existing businesses?
Sure.
So that they can continue to grow.
Why should all the new guys get all the breaks, right? Is it easy to do business with the county?
It really is easy to do business with the county.
And we do find a number of businesses that could choose between us and other local governments come to us, because I think we have a streamlined and customer-friendly operation. And we really hustle, I think, to make these things happen.
Hustle's a good word these days. You have to hustle.
And you've done a lot as well to help small businesses grow.
Well, Increment of One is kind of an entire package. So it involves consulting. It involves we help connect them with individuals who can help them do a business plan, and also with sources of financing. So we have partnered with the loan fund to help these companies have access to capital. And to date, we have put out about $675,000 to small businesses, 30 loans, more than half owned by women, which is a pretty exciting statistic. So, again, that was we started Increment of One by going out into the community and talking to small businesses throughout the county, what do you need? And this is a response to that. So, one of the things we're gonna do, businesses have asked us, we need help understanding the impact of the Affordable Care Act. And so we're going to work on providing that kind of information. Just anything we can do to help small businesses succeed, we're doing.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they want to start a business, they just don't know how to start or where to go, so that's great.
Yeah, let me switch gears a little bit. I don't know the answer to this. Is the fiscal year coming to an end? Most governments finish into June, right?
Right. Yeah, so
same with the county?
Yeah, July 1 starts our new fiscal year.
How are we financially right now as Bernalillo County? Are we in good shape?
Bernalillo County has a history of responsible budgeting, and we have maintained flat budgets over the last several years when other local governments were taking advantage of the increase in gross receipts tax. Bernalillo County really didn't, and so we are in good financial shape. We have retained our AAA bond rating, and I think we are in very sound shape. Of course, the biggest challenge is public safety. And when the county took over the jail from the city, that of course is really the only growth industry.
I was reading a story. It was like there was a county in Oregon or someplace. They don't have more money for public safety, and that's sad. You never want to get the county in that kind of position.
No. So we do. Again, all of our departments have been very responsible and really restricting what they spend.
Are you adding county employees, freezing? Where are we at on hiring employees?
Well, there is an ordinance that the county has that we've capped the number of employees we can have. So, and that's been in place for now several years, permanent employees. So from the management side, we can bring people on in term positions for a couple of years, but you can't grow the size of the permanent employees without permission of the commission. So real smart, I think.
Have you seen an increase in any certain types of business? We talked a little bit about technology. It's something we're trying to grow here. Have we seen any increases in any specific businesses?
Well, I think it's been a mix. I mean, we attracted the Lowe's call center, and those are good jobs. We've got U.S. Foods. I really have seen in the last several months a focus on agricultural manufacturing and agriculture as an economic development tool. And the county owns over 1,000 acres of open space, 5 of which are farms.
Yeah.
And we're trying to look at, so how do we utilize those farms to grow organic kinds of foods for the schools, for corrections facilities, So we're trying to help promote that segment as well.
We're going to put the website up, the URL for the county, and I know most commissioners like to hear from constituents, whether than your
We love
district
to hear
or not.
from constituents, and we really do. I think most of us commissioners do respond
Yeah.
to pretty much every email that we get. We're always looking for ideas from the business community, from the community at large about what we can do better. We really are on a path of really constant improvement at the county in the way we do things,
Good.
and so we are always looking for ideas.